You already know this is Moochie, Montana. Shout out to the 845. Listen to my guy, Terrence Love. You already know DJ RP beats on the ones and twos. 845, this one's for you. This is for our home team. Terrence Love, do me a favor, honey. Talk to me. Yo, good looking Moochie. That was for 845 now, man. Can't stay with you. Let's go.
Here they come. They see them? They on.
I'm from a place where everybody's involved. Young macarons stay hard. But ghetto kids and rich kids get along. Word is wrong. Appreciate when times get hard. Realize the positive parts that unify. Let's get it on. My hometown is my playground. Black and white played out. Interracial mix out. Where it starts with you first. NFA representing all over the universe. Take me back to my youth. B-boy player down Guinea Avenue. I'm the truth. Poughkeepsie, where you at? What's up, my family? Spread love, it's the PK. Sunshine, my beautiful people, we all shine. Pine West, Tim and Roll. When you hear, you better know it's love. One, two. We coming from live from that 845. Control, everybody, put your hands in the sky. Control, live it up because our dreams never die. Control, one love, one God, we fly. Live from that 845. Control, everybody, put your hands in the sky. Control, live it up because our dreams never die. Control, one love, one God, we fly. So what's up? How you feel? I used to chill in maestros way back in the day. Get you a fresh haircut, stay ill for days. Shout out to my cousin Buck, he used to rock that place. This is the M City filler. RP beats with a bass at J Dilla. Tell me, can you dig her? This is for my North Street cats getting thriller. I like street team, pass the torch to the driller. Parks look pretty everywhere in M City. Step from that Big Apple in that New York City life. Get your mind right, get your focus on. Don't you ever let nobody try to tell yours. One for the love, two for the peace. Three for the soldiers, rest in peace. For unity, I bring positive rap. Show me 5 fingers cause I'm bringing hip-hop back. I'm ill, live from that 4-5. Control, everybody put your hands in the sky. Control, live it up because I dreams never die. Control, one love, one God, we lie. Live from that 4-5. Control, everybody put your hands in the sky. Control, live it up because our dreams never die. Control, one love, one God, we fly. Shout out to Fish Kill, shout out to Kingston, shout out to Wap and Just Force to all Beacon. Hey yo, Poughkeepsie, are you with me? Monticello, Port towards Borough, Cold Spring, Rock Hill, Newport, Elevator, 945 is real, what's the deal? 845 is ill, what's the deal? Newburgh's finest, I'm signing off, I'm ill. 845 now, man. Shout out to Terrence Love, you already know, that's that 2017 anthem. This for the home team, 845, DJ RP Beats, Terrence Love, get involved.
Shout out to the 845. You already know it's your girl Moochie. First and foremost, happy Wednesday to everybody. It's officially hump day. Again, happy Wednesday. And you already know it's the hottest radio station in the Hudson Valley. Reporting live 845, straight 845 radio, building our own from the ground up. Shout out to tonight's sponsors. Tonight's show is sponsored by Carter's Diva Glam Mobile Party Bus. Make sure, ladies, you book your next event on the party bus. And tonight's show is also sponsored by my personal clothing line, Bell Black Label. Make sure you guys shop for the culture. So with that being said, tonight is going to be a real interesting, fun interview. When 845 finally sits with the Unruly Cast. So for all those that don't know about the Unruly Cast, they're going to tell you a little bit about themselves. We're going to jump right into it. And then at the end, make sure you listen and get their tags and information and support the Unruly Podcast. But we're going to get to know this one. First and foremost, we're going to sit with this young man right here. Now listen, ladies, if you like short men, he is the one. But Johnny, tell the people who you are and a little bit about yourself.
Well, first off, I'm 6'4". I'm not 5'6". My name is Johnny. I created the Unruly Podcast. I always wanted to create a podcast. I thought when you're around your guys and talking in your own space, why not record it? Everybody else is doing a podcast. It's free. It's fun. So I got my guys to come on the podcast with me. I thought they would be the best. I never agree with them anyway, so why not put them on the podcast? We argue all the time, so that's good for us. I mean, what else?
First of all, what's your ethnicity? Because you got good hair. Because them dreadlocks is twist, curly twist. What's your race?
I'm black.
Y'all better stop lying, because his edges don't look like my edges, so he ain't black. But shout out to you, Johnny. All right, so who over here sitting to my right with his pretty smile? Y'all got to see his smile. Who you be?
Yo, I'm Star FKS on Facebook.
Talk about it.
It's louder.
Yes.
Louder? My fault. I'm Star FKS on Facebook. You heard?
You heard?
Nah, Johnny been my man since high school. So when he said he wanted to do the podcast, you feel me? I had to find a part in there. So basically, what I do, if you're not on the Unruly, I just do for the lives. You know what I'm saying? Anything going on in the Hudson Valley that we need to touch base on, or you know what I'm saying, on the world, I got that for y'all. You feel me? But none of the podcasts.
Tell me your other part though in the group.
What's my other part?
The governor. What you do? What else?
Oh, you the governor?
Yeah.
What?
Tell me
The cycle
what you do.
pictures?
Nah, with whoever get out of the group.
Oh
My man
yeah.
make a-
If you get kicked out of the group, if you get kicked out of Unruly, just slide in my DM. I got you. You feel me? I might could work some magic to get you back on the roster.
You might can
Maybe.
work some magic.
Maybe.
You might be able to
I do
magic.
be, yo,
He
I
work
do
his
be,
magic,
I
though.
save, you know what I'm saying? Not save, but like, it's like, it be quality people sometimes and it be a misunderstanding.
Standing, right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
And
you
it's-
like to bridge the gap between...
Yeah, you feel me? Johnny
And the people.
And the people. You
We
feel
gonna
me?
talk about Johnny and the people in a minute. And then this guy right here with the hat that says dope, who you be?
What's going on, y'all? My name is Ray Love on Instagram. Charles Ray Clark on Facebook. So basically, I go by Ray. Johnny, my man's, I don't know for, it's been a while now, man.
Yeah.
10 plus probably?
Yeah.
Something like that. He asked me to be on the podcast with him because basically we always butt heads, so why not? I've been asked to do this a couple times by a couple people, but I don't know, something about when Johnny asked me to do it, it started to resonate with me what this could be, you know what I'm saying? So I went ahead and jumped on that opportunity, and we've been rolling so far. Everything been good, so I'm enjoying myself. He enjoying himself. Other man, Chris, he couldn't make it today, but he enjoying himself.
Shout out to Chris.
You know what I'm saying? Q over here holding us down too, so it's a good experience. I like it a lot.
Well, shout out to the Unruly cast. Well, I guess the first question, let's jump into it. What is the Unruly podcast? What is this about? What is the purpose, the mission statement of the Unruly podcast?
The mission statement is to be your unapologetic self.
Okay.
I am. If you know me, if you know me, it's like, I'm gonna keep it real. It's like you can't kind of like me.
Right.
It's either you like me or you don't. I don't know how good that is or how good that sounds, but it's either you like me or you don't. I know I have an unpopular opinion also. So when people talk about things in society, religion, music or whatever, I have a very unpopular opinion. And it's not that I'm doing it on purpose, it's just the way I think. I don't let other people think for me. I live through my own experiences, so I want to talk about what I'm living through, and then I talk about it. Mm-hmm. And if you don't agree with it, then you don't agree with it. That's it. But I have so many encounters with people that don't agree with me, so why not make this thing pop? You know what I mean?
Right.
So what we do is we talk about all topics: religion, sex, sports, media, whatever the cause. And we also do famous memes. So that's something that we do different, I think, as a podcast. We talk about the memes and we make them a big discussion. And we use those also to go on our podcast. A lot of our podcast content is sometimes based off our memes that people put.
Right.
So it all connects. What we do, when we interact with the members, how the members interact with us, how the members interact with members, and then we bring it to one show. So we have two dynamics of the show right now, which is live with Q leads live, and that gets crazy.
Well, let's go over here. Well, let's swing over here. Now, when you do your lives, give us a topic that just went crazy on one of your lives.
Oh my god!
I don't know if I want to
A
keep
couple
going.
of those.
Let's just say
Nah,
shout
do the
out.
one with the radio show, bro. Talk about it.
All right, listen.
Talk
man.
about it. They haven't. They know.
There was a song put out, and if you're from Newburgh, it was a lot of girls' names. It was like girls' names nobody else has his name.
Right.
It's one person.
It's them.
Right.
It's him, her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we had the chance, you know what I'm saying, like to discuss it and talk about it. And what made it crazy was the people that was involved started calling in and admitting involvement, and the person who was made the song just said nah, like, so everything they said on the other side was like, it kind of was true. You feel me? Like, you gotta admit all of that is true now, and it's like it just became a big thing. I don't want to really get into it. You know, we can't really get too spicy in here right now, but it went crazy. Like, I don't know.
So you're live and your podcast. You can say anything. You can be open to anything.
Yeah.
What is the backlash of this podcast?
The backlash of the podcast is that you can't say anything. So people get confused with, like, oh, if we have a disagreement with one of the members, we're off, we get kicked out. That's not it. If you disrespect us,
right,
or you disrespect, or you doing things against the rules on the page, then you get out. That's the backlash, and I get a lot of backlash about my sexuality and things like that. But that's just people hating on me.
Oh, let's go over here with that, because you know you don't open that. Okay, so you don't open that can.
Smooth that one.
You see that? Just slide
Right.
I could just slide right over there with that.
That transition was good.
Okay, so let's just put this out there, because we're live.
Yeah.
What is your sexuality?
I'm straight.
You like women?
I'm straight as hell. Yeah, I like women.
No confusion.
Just no confusion.
So why do you feel like people even brought that up?
Because look at me, I don't look threatening. Like, okay, so look, let me tell you something.
Tell me something.
Tell
me something.
Let me tell you something, man. So look, if I was somebody that looked threatening, or I was somebody that don't look like me, like I don't look threatening. I don't look like, and to a lot of people, I might look soft.
Right.
I might look soft. But it's easy to pick on me.
No one told you to look like Drake.
Exactly. So
no one told you to look like Drake
with dreads.
No.
Drake with dreads.
But it's easy to pick on me. So it's easy. Like, so why get you mad? All you gotta do is go wild out on the other page. Now I'm gay. Now I'm this. Now I'm that. None of it is true though. But you ain't gonna pick on the big 6'4" dark skinned black woman that's about. Oh, I'm sorry. That's about it. I did it right though. I did it good.
You did it. You slid that in.
Ain't nobody gonna do that. Ain't nobody gonna talk about the guy that looks scary or anything like that. So
right.
It's easy to talk about me. And as of now, I haven't been entertaining the things that people have been saying about me because it's no point. I'm not gonna feed you.
Right.
You know, I'm not gonna feed you. But to me, it seemed like the more I was quiet, the more it kept going.
Oh, you had an experience.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah. We had a couple experiences.
Mm-hmm. So every time you have okay.
The first time I had an experience, I had to address it. I got mad. I was upset.
Okay.
We had a hate group.
A hate group.
made for me.
Yeah.
What's the name of the hate group?
The Unruliest podcast page.
The Unruly.
And some of y'all is on it, and I still got it, so I can check it. And when I see comment, I still get mad to the day. I'm not going for it. I get mad. They be telling me like it's not that serious. It's not that serious because they wasn't on it.
Right.
And their face wasn't forefront in it.
Yeah.
Your face was on the.
My face was on the joint with the red marks through it.
Picture that he took.
Put a cross through it.
The picture was funny though. I ain't gonna.
You took that.
I took the picture myself.
You feel me? Like you put that for the world. Like
Right.
Yeah, but they took it.
it could be a meme now.
Yeah. It can be though.
So you a meme.
I posted here and there though. I posted here and there.
No such thing as bad publicity.
Any publicity is yes.
So basically they made a hate page. Everybody that I blocked and some people that I guess wasn't really rocking with me, but yeah, they made a hate page about me. It was like, oh, and it was a troll page though.
Okay.
So it was the Unruliest podcast, and we're the Unruly podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how you look doing that?
Yeah.
Like that's whack.
And
like let me get this out of here. That's been gone. We're just talking about it now. So if they feel some type of way about it, then they feel some type of way. That we dead that. It's over. But we telling
no beef.
Yeah,
I'm
but it's never been beef.
Say it's no beef. It's no nothing. Like
everything is good.
It's a question being asked right now.
And we gotta answer it. We gotta answer it. But yeah, I didn't like how that was going. Just to see my name being slandered, see me being talked about, and I can't defend myself.
Right.
And what was being said was lies. Like I don't kick you out because I disagree with you. I kick you out because you're recruiting people for the page.
Okay.
Or you on the page commenting, knowing damn well that's not the podcast page.
Right.
So when you try to come back to my page, I might boot you out. I saw you over here laughing and giggling about me and all this. Now you want to come back to my page. If you don't like me, don't be in the group. If you don't like the group, don't be in the group.
Not to cut you off, Johnny.
Go ahead.
That's where I think I come in because it's like
you're the mediator.
I don't necessarily. I hear what he's saying, but I don't agree with that at all because it's like even if they don't like you and they participating in the group, it's helping you, us, like, you know what I'm saying? They still
Right.
in all, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather them be here with all I hate right here where we can see it, you feel me? We can address it, we can laugh right there. That's why sometimes, like, you know what I'm saying? We'll go back and forth. Like, I gotta hit him, like, yo, please, you know what I'm saying? But listen to me, you know what I'm saying? He like, nah, they violate. I'm like, all right, but they interacting in the group. And that's what you want at the end of the day. You want them to be talking in the group.
Yeah.
So sometimes you gotta just bite that bullet and just take it. There's people in the group that I don't like, and I completely don't address them like at all.
But it's different between not liking and somebody insulting you and doing shit like, doing stuff like that. And doing
I know it's
doing
hard.
stuff like that. But now, wait, let me tell you this, though. So, I'm gonna be real, and I'm not like toot my own horn or whatever to that. If I never blocked these people from the page, we would not be at the member that we at right now.
Do you agree?
We go
Do
baby
you agree?
viral in Newburgh every time.
It went
Every
crazy.
time
It
I
go crazy. I do see. I get to see.
Ever
like,
since
the friend
all
requests
this
and
nonsense
stuff.
been going on, it's just been going
And
up.
shout out
because
to
they
the
go back
fake
to their
page,
own page and they start talking crazy about the page, and
then people
want
wanna know if
their
they
friends
come.
want to get in and they can't get in.
You know what the crazy
That's
part
out
is?
the door.
Somebody just said, it's not just, Unruly's not just a chat group. It's not just a page. It's a movement. It's a wave.
Yeah.
You've actually
What it is.
created a
It's a
movement
community.
where
No, it is
the
a
community
community.
can actually go and say exactly what's on their mind. So that's something that I applaud you guys for, because
appreciate it.
there is, some people, we have things to say. And we don't get a chance to say it because we don't have the money, the finances to get on the platforms is to say it. And people want to talk about stuff.
Yeah.
So shout out to you guys for creating this wave. Now, what were you gonna say?
Now, basically, I was going to say, like, the backlash that we have is, like, see, what people don't misunderstand is that, yes, we do want you to be your unapologetic self. We want you to be able to say what you want to say, think what you think, put it out for people to read it, and conversate back with you about it.
Right.
But the thing is, no matter what, even if we have this platform where we say you can talk about whatever you want, this, that, and the third, no matter what, we still have to moderate some things.
Right.
And people misunderstand it. People think, oh, how y'all on Unruly Podcast, we can say whatever we want, but then y'all not letting me do this, y'all not letting me do that.
Right.
Because we gotta make sure the page is for everybody.
Okay.
There's some people, like, mind you, one of the biggest subjects in the world that's taboo is sex.
Yes.
Now, being that we have an open platform for people to talk about that out loud to people, you know, so. But some people, they don't like that. They don't like to just see that all day. So they come on here to have a conversation about the government or the president or, whatever the case may be, health or whatever. And all they see is sex. And they're like, oh, I don't want to see that all day. Like, I don't mind it, but I don't want to see that all day.
Right.
So they will tell people, like, listen, so we created this subject basically called Unruly After Dark.
Unruly After Dark. Okay.
Which starts at 10 o'clock to about 6 a.m. You can talk about any kind of sexual thing you want to talk about in that time frame.
Right. From 10 at night to 6 in the morning.
6 in the morning.
Okay.
So basically, that, in our eyes, should be able to please everybody.
Right.
You can still talk about what you want to talk about. If you don't want to see it all day, they don't have to see it all day.
Right.
They know what hours not to come on the page, they know what they're going to see.
Right.
But then you have those people that are like, oh, well, it's Unruly Podcast. It's Unruly Podcast. I should be able to say what I want to say.
I'm gonna do what I want when I want.
Right.
But it's not your page.
Right. So respect the page.
You know what I'm saying? You got to respect it. We don't have a lot of rules, but there's like 3 small ones.
What's the 3 small rules? Rule number 1
is Unruly After Dark.
Unruly After
You want to talk
Dark.
about sexual things? Wait till 10 o'clock to post it, whatever you want to talk about. Do your thing.
Do your thing.
Rule number 2.
Rule number 2.
Don't argue with Johnny.
Or you're out of here.
Oh, yeah, go.
Or you're out of here.
In my inbox.
Don't
Yeah.
insult me. That's it.
Don't insult you.
Don't argue with Johnny.
Don't argue with the creator.
Y'all never seen Tron?
the
Don't
argument-
go against the master. You
The
heard?
arguments are everywhere, man. On the page. That's the narrative everybody want to run with.
Right.
This don't. If you got a problem, stop atting me and trying to put me on Front Street with your stuff, because I'm gonna put you on Front Street. I'm gonna block you in front of everybody. And people can say what they want. Oh, he think blocking. I care about blocking. I don't care.
No,
Then
they
don't go
care.
on your own personal
Some of them
page. Start
care.
talking about me all day. Like, because that's what you do.
Right.
And you make it seem like you're emotional, not me.
Right.
All I do is get rid of you.
That's it.
Now you starting to talk about me. You making more people come in the group. I don't gotta boost the page for likes.
Now, shout out to you guys. But you guys are just more than, you guys have created, huh? Oh, we didn't get to the third. What's number 3?
the third.
Sorry. Shout out to Mama Moochie. She's on it. The director said, what's
Shout out
rule
to
number
Mama
3?
Moochie.
So we're going to let that rule. So rule number 2, don't argue with Johnny.
Right. That's rule number 2.
That's a real rule.
Rule number 3 is if you want to promote your business,
Uh-huh.
your Snapchat, your Instagram,
Uh-huh.
your company, whatever you want to do, just let us know before you do it.
Okay.
That's it. The Girl Scouts of America don't go in front of Price Chopper and just set up shop and don't let Price Chopper know we're going to sell cookies in front of
That's
that store.
true. That's true.
You know
That's
what I'm
true.
saying? They let them know.
Right.
So a lot of people have issues with that. That's another, form of backlash.
Right.
But and then last but not least, just try not to disrespect each other. That's all.
Right.
And us, obviously. You know what I'm saying? So
Us or Johnny?
all of us.
Okay.
But it just usually goes towards him.
Right.
But,
I'm quick with it.
Disrespected in life, like everybody not gonna like you. It's like
That's
I know
cool.
a lot of people in the page who don't like me,
But they don't talk
not
about it.
necessarily.
Don't talk about it.
Cause I don't talk about. I'm
You're not
very
active in the page as me, though.
Yeah, cause I'm on
active,
their back,
active.
like man. I'm just
And you know what
chilling.
though? Not for nothing. You guys need him. Everybody
Oh, we do.
needs that
Yeah,
one
that's
person
definitely.
to kind of like be the mediator and the peacemaker. But shout out to you guys. Now listen, you guys are just more than just a podcast. Because you guys do, not only are you guys a wave and a podcast, a chat group and everything else, but you guys did something that a lot of people can't do. You guys, number one, got different peoples from different walks of life, different backgrounds, different religions in one place. You bring them together. You had your first unruly barbecue.
Yeah.
Right? Where you had people that didn't know, many that knew each other. I'm sorry, I hate that I missed it. Many that didn't know each other come out to one setting.
Yeah.
It was peaceful.
Yep.
I heard it was fun. And people are looking forward to the next one.
Yeah.
So how did that make you guys feel to see the turnout that you guys had at this barbecue?
It was love.
yeah, I loved it.
It was love because, I'm not going to front. When we first put it up on the page and it got when it got to everybody was like, yo, we want this barbecue, this and that. People kept adding themselves in the group, and I think it went up a little bit, and I think people just wanted to go to a barbecue to eat. And I know how Newburgh is. I'm from Newburgh. I know how Newburgh is with these barbecues sometimes.
Right.
It can get a little crazy.
Right.
It can get a little crazy. So it got hyped. And I was like, dang, this might be overhyped right now. We might not be able to do this right now. But it calmed down. We went through everything. We even got over $400 in donations from everybody in the group.
Wow.
Most people that donated didn't even come.
Wow.
So that was even, more like, dang, they really mess with us.
Right.
They really rock with us. It was love though. We went out there in the beginning. I'm the first person out there. We're the first people out there. So I'm like, oh, it's looking shady. Like there's nobody here right now.
Right.
Yeah, like,
bro, where you at?
I'm like, ain't nobody here. Like,
There's nobody coming.
So all of a sudden, people started pulling up, and more people pulled up, and we was out there all day. I was out there from 9 a.m. and then we ended at around 7, 8 when it got dark, too dark to see. We set up volleyball, we set up kickball. We all had our regular arguments we do in sports.
Right.
We had spades. We had
Uno
was crazy.
Drinks.
Yeah, I seen it got real.
Uno was crazy.
I seen it got real serious
I didn't
with the
play
Uno.
I couldn't even.
Uno's a serious thing.
Uno was
man.
looking like the space table. I ain't gonna hold you.
There was money on the table.
I don't know what was
I think it was boobs on the
there.
table, but was there money on the table? Shout out to the boss on a sexy self.
Oh,
Yeah.
you smoothed that one in there. Y'all smoothing a lot over here. All right, I see y'all.
They said Q, you was cheating in the kickball.
First
Of
off,
course he was
shout out
cheating.
to my
Of
whole
course he
team.
was
You
cheating.
heard? Shout out to my whole team in the kickball.
That dub.
Yo, we took that
Yeah,
dub.
we took that
Johnny
dub,
over there, I don't know
I
what
didn't want no smoking
he wanna
volleyball. I had
argue.
my team
I
like
put it
that.
up in volleyball too.
I had my team
Shout
like
out
this
to
on the
and
phone
we had
with
the
us
co-ed
playing.
the co-ed kickball game. Wavy, you feel me?
Right.
I picked all of shout out to my first baseman. Official,
good,
you feel me?
good.
A girl, you feel me? I can throw her the ball dumb hard, she catch it. We good. Like who else? Johnny arguing with his whole team, my team, referees, people playing.
They don't know the rules, so I don't know the rules.
You know, he know the rules to everything.
Listen,
It's only one versus everybody.
Wait, listen, time out. I gotta run it back because I gotta read the comments. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in on the comments. Somebody said, Johnny, is that really a rule? Don't argue with Johnny.
That's a rule. Listen to me,
Don't
please. You will be in my inbox. Listen to me. You will be in my inbox, and I'm gonna say, wait. I told you. Nah, I don't know if I sending you to Charles.
Yo.
Now, listen. What is the for you? Right. What is the most exciting, thrilling thing that you get from the Unruly?
I just like I like seeing everybody like talking and mingling, and I love to see that, man. Like that's in life in general puts like the biggest smile on my face. When I get to see everybody from different paths and walks coming together, chilling, that basically does it for me. Like when I got to the barbecue and I seen like all them people, like all people that I know normally would not be chilling,
Right.
or all in the same space, that makes me happy. So that's basically what does it for me.
What about you, Q?
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just happy my man's got his podcast. He just wanted this podcast so bad. You feel me? Like I'm glad it worked out for me. You feel me? Anything I could do to help. That's all.
And I gotta ask you guys this, Q, Ray. Shout out to Chris, who's not here, but he's a part of the team too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's hard. This radio station, these online radio station podcasts, we don't make a lot of money doing this. Half of us don't make anything, and some of us make very little. But we do it out of the love and fun and enjoyment. Yeah. It's hard to find people to work with you that don't get paid, that are not getting paid. So for you two, first of all, I commend you for sticking with him. You know, but I don't know how your finances go, but I'm sure you're not getting a bag. So I appreciate you guys sticking with him with this podcast and being faithful to it in spite of. Why do you guys stay?
Basically,
Get blocked.
Get the strap.
You're right. You're right, or get blocked now.
First and foremost, that's my man. I committed to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he asked me to do it, and I said I'm gonna do it, and that's what I'm doing. But basically, once I started doing it and seeing, like I said, bringing people together, people talking, you know what I'm saying, even the little drama that be going on, everything. I enjoy it, no matter what it is. I enjoy it. I just like to see people talking and having fun or whatever the case may be. So even though we don't do this for money. We don't make nothing off of it. We do this because we want to bring everybody together. We do it for them, basically. It started off as, a little, let's try this out, yada yada, but as time went on, I just grew to love it more and more.
Right.
So we basically do it for them, man. People, like I said, people don't talk to each other. People don't outlet their feelings the way they want to do it. So doing this gives them an outlet to do it.
And I'm not to interrupt you, Trouble. We don't get caught up in the views either. Like we don't get caught up like the YouTube views and stuff like that. Yeah. It's exciting to see it, but we're not hitting 20,000 views, and we don't have 50,000 members.
Right.
But we have our engagement is what keeps everybody there. Though.
Absolutely.
Our engagement is crazy.
Yes.
We don't need to engage with the members. They engage by themselves. They're doing their own thing.
Right.
We create the platform, and now they use the platform, and they help us out. We all help each other out. Like I said, it's a team. Everybody works with each other. But the fact that we have so much engagement, I've seen other pages that have, 10K, and you see the memes, and it's one like.
Right.
3 comments. We're averaging about probably 50 plus comments a post.
Yeah.
Right.
And then the real good ones, they getting like 300, 600.
Yeah.
We just had one that went over 1,000, I think.
That was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy.
That was a crazy one. And that was going on for maybe a day or two.
Yeah, it still was going on. I checked the next day after, still going on.
So
Now,
uh-oh.
I gotta turn up the show just a little bit. So I gotta get in the business just a little bit.
Right.
So, last night, yesterday.
What happened last night? What?
I don't know.
What happened?
I know a couple things that happened.
I wasn't even around last night.
The dude, you talking about the dude?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my man posted a news.
Hey, yo, I heard about that.
Yeah, he posted a
Hey,
news.
man.
I don't know.
You didn't see it?
I saw the picture. I didn't see it
it
live when it happened.
Nah, he out of there. I commented. I was like, yo,
You got him out?
I was like, you gotta go, bro. Like, you gotta go.
Yo, bro, do not. You're a dub. It's over.
You gotta go.
I don't know. Was he cool, dude?
I know him.
Why
Was
you
it
do
cool?
that?
It's
I don't
over.
know,
Like,
that's
why you do that,
It's
though?
over.
I don't know
It's
what
nothing.
these- like, I don't
We
know
can't
what
come back
these
from
people-
that.
But let me ask you a question.
I think
If
the girls gassed him. I think the girls.
I don't know.
They didn't
I read
gas
it.
him.
I read it. No one gassed him to do that. Like, it was just normal comments. It was just normal pictures, normal comments. And
Is that the
bam,
wait? Was
news.
that the
I'm like,
post where Shorty said do the show your gray sweatpants?
Nah.
Nah.
That
But
wasn't
they was like basically just post a picture and we're gonna tell you if we feel if you
You packing or
A
not?
one night.
if we give you the consistent sex,
Right.
the one night,
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
like that.
The reverse it
I
on
ain't
us.
gonna hold
Yeah. So then
And
basically
he posted a nude.
Basically, he just posted a nude.
But let me ask you a question. Because we ain't gonna be sexist.
It
If
wasn't
a
nude,
female posted a nude, would you guys have did that?
The
Yeah,
females
we
would've
should
got
be
her out
going.
of
We have
there.
to, yeah.
The females would have got her out of there, as they should.
Yeah.
The males are supposed to do it when the male do it.
And the females do it when the females
Yeah, don't
do
put
it.
that on us. We
But see-
the opposite.
See, my thing
I
is-
can like whatever I want to like.
Yeah,
Right.
You as a female, if you don't like it, you say what I would have said if that was a male.
And mind you, we might
That's
not even
it.
see it because
Get
we
her out
can't
of
see
there.
it.
Yeah.
We
And
don't
then the
see it,
thing,
so
the
tag
thing
us,
about
let
it
us know,
is,
look.
see these posts with the prints
Right.
get a little out of hand. That's not like we're not asking to see.
You're not actually have a full porno and no unruly.
That's it. We're not doing that.
I mean, I ain't gonna hold you jumping my DM.
Ah!
Jump in the DM though. Jump in the DM with that.
Jump in
Like
my
Lucina tried it again.
I mean,
she was
just
like,
wait, hold on.
she was like,
Pause.
oh, Okay, go ahead.
We got it. You single, Q? Because you talking about jumping in DMs. You
Yeah,
have
nah,
half the
I'm a man
females
DM.
on the room watching
Nah,
you.
no, listen.
That shit
I'm
about
very
to-
much
I'm about to say, about to go over.
Nah, I don't even watch. My nigga gonna go way down. My boss
Nah,
gonna
it's going
down.
up.
My boss is gonna OD down. Nah,
They
I'm
said
about
Q
to say-
spicy.
Ow.
Ow.
Who said that?
Shout out to Mimi McCall.
Hey.
She said Q spicy. But go ahead, say what you was finishing to say.
I don't know what I was gonna say.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
The plant.
no, Sheila tried to be slick yesterday. It was like
Nah, first
I'm
of all,
making-
call her by her natural name,
bodysuit.
Yeah.
So
call her
bodysuit, bodysuit. She was like, "Oh, I'm making underwear. So y'all want to send me them in the inbox? Do that." I'm like, "Nah, don't." Cause then they gonna go on the status tomorrow and be like, "Oh, I'm getting too much." I'm
Right.
Nah.
Well, listen.
Calm it down.
You shouldn't be doing that anyway.
I
Nobody
ain't.
should be doing that.
That's right.
Oh, I'm
I'm
sure
not
it
a fan
happened
of
though.
sending
I'm sure it
them-
happened.
I'm
That's
sure it's
crazy.
a lot of people that do that. I'm not a fan of that though.
About sending pictures and all that.
Yeah, I don't suggest nobody do that.
You
You don't know where
you
that
don't know
picture's
what
there
you
for
do
the
with that
world.
picture, man.
That picture's now to the world.
And I know for a
Somebody
fact
gonna
now,
post it right now.
I be having the utmost trust in people, but like I know for a fact now, you just don't know what people capable of, man.
I know what people can
Somebody
pull
get
up.
mad
That's
at you
going up.
for any
That's
little thing?
going
It's
up.
going in the unruly.
It's going on unruly, and you're gonna get at least once it go in unruly. It's not like nobody's seen it. Like
It's
Everybody's seen
And
it.
first
one
off,
against
it's a lot of
3,000. One
unruly
against
lurkers
3,000.
that people don't know about. Like it's people that's active. We can see when they active, looking and liking stuff on the low.
Right.
But they just not talking.
Right.
There's a lot of people there that's just not talking because I think maybe they scared of what could happen. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
Your inbox getting flooded.
Yeah,
or
that's
you
that's
getting
something
outed
you
for
don't
something. You feel me? Like, and another thing I want to touch base on real quick is. I don't think people like, when they argue with us about opinions and stuff, I don't think they realize that before we go on a live, we talking about what we're going to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I know if Johnny the affirmative, you feel me? I'm obviously not going to play the same person, you feel me? So I'm not saying we lying, but we got to actually build it, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
build
right.
it up and make it kind of more interesting than what it is, you know what I'm saying? So please don't take every single thing to heart and like get a negative opinion about us or want to start talking about Johnny or talking about me or you know what I'm saying, or Chris.
Because it's all entertainment.
Yeah, it's
It's already
entertainment.
there, but it's already there.
Right.
You can't get mad at something that you put out there. You
Right.
actually commented on it, said this comment. So when we talk about it on the podcast or live, what can you get mad at? It's there.
Public.
It's screenshotted. It's in somebody's phone.
Yeah, you put it there.
Listen, I'm telling you, look, I can't even catch the comments because they're going crazy.
Why is somebody there who
I
quiet
can't even
about it?
catch them.
So the unruly girls be different.
The unruly girls, and yo, shout out to all the unruly ladies, man.
Now, what makes you an unruly lady? Because I'm in the group, so am I considered
a member.
unruly? So as long as
you
you're a
gotta
member,
you gotta get a little bit more active. I ain't gonna hold you. I
Yeah.
gotta see you a little bit more active before you can get
So
to
Q,
the
you gonna have to give the definition of unruly lady.
Yeah, what is an
I ain't
unruly
never-
girl?
That's your front.
Yo,
That's you.
Listen.
That's you.
An unruly girl is somebody who in there that, first off, if you never pushed the night, like if you didn't have a good comment or a good post that went viral, you're not really in that club for me. You feel me? Like you gotta have something that go on for the full night. Cause there's girls that did that, that's capable of doing that.
Yeah.
On like LaBoss.
Yes.
LaBoss could do that on
LaBoss.
any night she wanna do that. Like she
Yeah.
could come on
60
and her
plus comments each
every
post.
post she make, you feel me? You gotta do a little bit more than unruly, you feel me?
So Silla got it.
bodysuit.
Bodysuit, yo,
Bodysuit.
bodysuit, yo,
Bodysuit.
for real, like
they said they said to be an unruly girl, you gotta own your post and own your comment.
That's a fact.
yeah, you gotta,
That's
you
a
feel me? You
fact.
gotta
It
hit.
gotta hit.
It gotta hit.
It gotta be when you wake up in the morning. It still gotta be up in the top.
gotta be there.
That's what happens. That's what usually happens on Under the Dark. The ones that really pop, in the next morning they still talking about it because it's right there.
Yeah.
Right.
there.
The unruly is spicy. Well, I guess I gotta get active.
It's like a little bit more.
I've been talking about some bangs in unruly.
Bring up whatever you want to bring up.
What's the name that my homegirl that you always? That's funny. I can't remember her name right now. But the one you always arguing with.
Julia.
That's my homegirl though.
Yeah,
but,
she
like,
about to get blocked today.
she don't make her like.
She almost got blocked?
Out here?
She don't get
Oh,
She
break.
live in Canada.
Ray,
She live in Canada.
Ray,
That's why she
your
told us
homegirl
spicy, though.
almost got blocked
She
today.
did get blocked though at one
Yeah,
point.
he blocked me when she first
He
came
got her
in.
back in. I was like, yo, you can rock. You good.
But she was on the she was on the list.
She was on the
Because they said your block game is on
today.
fleek right now,
My block
Johnny.
game's crazy.
Nah,
This
but,
block game is
my block game crazy.
She don't make the craziest posts, but like her comments, she be on everything though.
She
like,
on
her
comments.
She on everything.
She be on
And
it.
she with it too. You know she's like cultured. Like you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
tell.
you get
She's
What's
cultured.
culture like?
She's with it.
She know, yeah.
You know what it means? Save the last dance. The white girl save the last. She's with it.
At the end of the joint or the beginning?
Wait, hold on. We got a testimony. Shout out to Julia.
Oh,
She said he blocked me twice.
I blocked her twice. I blocked her
Yo.
once. I blocked her once. once.
But you're still an unruly girl, Julia, so it's okay.
Because you know what? She's so active, though.
Yo, she's
Yeah.
active.
Like, she's different.
That's
Other
only
people
one.
that's not active like that, and they talk about me, I don't really care for her. There's people that came back.
Right.
There's people that got blocked and came back, we talked, and they got back. Because I'm just so quick. You talking, once the first insult, you the...
Lock.
Yo, gone.
Boop, boop, boop,
Oh, you
boop.
I never called you with this. I never called you with that. Once you... Oh, you were ignorant. Gone.
You don't even let the
Gone.
sentence finish.
Gone. Message green. Gone. Gone. See you later.
How many
Let me
people?
call Q.
Let's get an estimated, educated guess.
How many people I got blocked?
How many people have officially been blocked? Wait, first of all, we run it back. How long has
my life?
the Unruly group chat page has been open? How long have you guys been running the page?
Probably since a little bit after February.
Yeah.
Of this year.
Yeah.
So it's not even a year yet, fresh.
No way.
In less than a year, an estimated guess rounded to the nearest whole number.
Nah, it ain't that much.
How many people have you think that have been blocked from this group?
I only block one person.
You block one person.
The one.
Nah, it's less than 20.
Less than 20?
It's less than 20.
That's a
Yeah,
lot.
I only block-
think
I
that's
block-
a
No,
lot.
it's not, bro. It's right here. You
He
wanna
got
count?
his
Yeah.
block
Yeah.
list.
Let's count 'em.
Let's go to the stats on
Let's
it.
go to the stats,
As
bro.
Johnny's getting the stats of the blockers,
Want to count it out? I got them right now.
go ahead, count them.
Want to read them off? Nah. I'll read them
I
off.
don't know, count them up though.
We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. 42. Now, let me say this. Wait, listen, wait.
He blocked.
Wait, no.
40.
I did not do that. No. I did not block everybody.
I keep it a stack.
How many you got?
Like, I block like off for really causing trouble or doing something on the page, like 3 or 4. But I'm not gonna front. A good chunk of that is like maybe like 6 or 7 people. It's just females in my family that I do not want on there.
Yeah.
Okay,
People
okay.
got people got family members in here, and we caught like at least 3 or 4 troll pages.
Okay.
So
And y'all do gotta understand, we all do talk about it before you get blocked.
Yeah, that's
Like
a fact.
before you
Yeah,
get
we
blocked,
don't
it's
just do it
a
all,
thing.
we
Like,
make
yo, I'm about
jokes
to block
about
this, and if nobody advocate, like nobody vouch for you at the moment, like myself
Yeah.
included. Like when you coming back to me and I'm being a nice guy, I could have stopped that from happening probably.
Right.
Like, 'cause, you know what I'm saying? I didn't vouch for you because.
and it's people that got at it, and then off rip come in with drama.
Right.
Off the rip, like this come in like
Also, I heard about you.
yeah, and like I think a long time ago, I don't know how I feel about it now, but people used to get added in the group. We don't add everybody in the group.
Right.
People request the group now since we got a little popular, you know. But people come in the group and they're like, "What the f is this? I don't want to be here. This and that. Why make a status about it?"
Right.
You could just simply.
So people have been blocked that haven't even been in the group that wanted to be in the group. When all you gotta do is simply unfollow, block.
Right.
So you can't get added again.
Right.
There was a lot of people that was doing that. Yo, what the f is this? I don't want to be here. What the?
Block
Alright,
them.
That's it. And now they want to be back though.
Yeah.
Now they wanna be back.
Now we caught a whole bunch of.
I mean, I don't really know.
Somebody tag me in that.
You was just getting
Nah.
popped off. You was pooping on us like,
Yeah.
oh, I don't want to be in this group. It's whack. All right, cool.
You know, the Unruly group
Uh-huh.
is. Remember at one time that wave with the Chicago versus.
New York.
Yo, I remember that.
Oh,
I remember
Y'all
that.
better than that.
Crazy.
Y'all better than that, and it's because it's right here. Like we be knowing these people.
Nah, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Because I didn't know like certain, like I ain't gonna lie, I do your group. I've learned about people that like certain things sexually that I didn't think that they would like.
Yeah.
There, people were
Yeah.
certain religions that I didn't even know
Yeah.
that they
Yo.
like certain. Like you learn so,
Yeah.
and it's not a bad thing, but you learn so much about people in this chat, and you. It's like this chat is like This chat is like everything in one. It's like a dating, a match, what's that called?
Match.com.
Christian Mingle,
Uh-huh.
Match.com. Like you can literally talk to somebody and know everything about them and are
Network
unruly
too.
before you sit down.
I love it.
And then it's the networking. Because you have like I said, so many people. Now, you're just, like I said, you guys, I keep saying, you're just more than a group chat now. Because you guys actually do a podcast. So when do you guys actually run your podcast?
On Sundays.
On Sundays.
But we
Yeah.
film it on Sundays.
Yeah, we film on Sundays. The live is usually Sunday nights or whatever Q wants to go live. If something popular happens on the page,
Yeah.
then it's an
Just
emergency
know we
podcast.
on it. We emergency
Yeah,
podcast.
it's emergency.
We
It's
will throw an
emergency.
emergency live just to clear the air because
Yeah.
we're not gonna let something go too
Oh,
long.
we're
We're
not
not gonna let it wait. Now we're gonna get everybody
involved. Numbers.
And people don't like it. You feel me? That we wait like it be like, why y'all dragging it? Why are we dragging it? Look how many people talk about this. We gotta drag it. Like it's a marathon. Like what else to do? Like we gotta lay this one out. Like we gotta call people on the phone. We gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like talk to people in the comments. People want to know. Like it's not the unknown no more. Like, oh dang, I heard they was doing that over there.
They want to know.
Wow, they want to know. Like people want to know now. So you can either let the rumors fly all day. We let it build up, and then you can come say your piece.
That's it.
And maybe you right, or maybe the people was right.
Wait, hold on. Let me read Jackie. Shout out to Jackie. She said, "Unruly sits own world people screenshot and send it outside the group."
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's like.
Yeah, we got a show right now doing that right
it's like
now.
Fight Club.
Yeah, we got.
People just want to be in. Like
Yeah.
it's like, yo, you could go about it the right way. I'm telling you, yo, just run in my inbox. I'm telling you, and I can figure out if you got a real grievance or you violated rule number 2.
And but there's
you know
people,
what I'm saying? Like,
And what is rule number 2? Let's say it together, you guys. Do not argue with Johnny, or his fleet game is ready to block your ass. Straight like
he
that.
got an extra button on his iPhone. It's just to block people. Just straight to block. Like it's on his home screen.
That ain't true, man.
I love it.
That ain't true.
Let me ask you guys this question.
What's up?
A lot of people I've noticed watching the Unruly, a lot of people live for Unruly. They have nothing else going on. They have no excitement in their life.
Mm-hmm.
They live for Unruly. Do you guys live for Unruly?
I live for Unruly.
You have to.
If you rocking with the pig,
Go ahead. I'm gonna say, go ahead, Q.
I'm saying you can't dip your toe in the water.
Say
You
something.
gotta go
Yeah,
in.
like-
You gotta be all the way in
you
there.
gotta be all the way in, man. You gotta be all the way in.
So are you guys
That's work.
unruly, unapologetic, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week?
I am.
You are.
That's why people don't. I mean, that's why people don't like me.
And you are. How about you, Q?
I'm myself.
A lot of people don't like it. I used to be really angry. I'm more calm now. Like I'm more in my real mellow stuff. So I don't think, and I'm not on unruly like every day. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Nah,
take
you
it
can let the rock.
I think it's
rock
just-
yourself.
I think it's just
Yeah.
a double whammy with him because we all got our own. Like we all are really in our own ways. We all stick to our guns. We all are the way we are. We don't change that. But we all have different personalities on top of that. So when he's his unapologetic self, but he has a difference in opinion all the time, unpopular opinion, that's two things that make people butt heads with him real fast. Because he don't agree with you, he's not going to agree with you majority of the time, and he's not going to give in to agreeing with you to let something go.
Right.
So I'm saying, so when it comes to him, that's why, I'm more like, I think on the show we all have different personalities. Like I said, that's him. Chris is a more like a devil's advocate type person.
Okay.
That's how Chris is. And I'm more of like, I want to see both sides of the fence.
Right.
So it's like 3 different personalities, you know what I'm saying?
Which
going
is
together.
good.
You
So
was
like,
a little lenient
for me,
in describing Johnny. You was a little lenient. He'll throw jabs. He'll throw a lot of jabs.
So Johnny,
But-
because Johnny's not innocent. We're not gonna act
Not
like.
It's my man's.
Not
I'm
first,
telling you, he don't.
Not first.
Not first, but
Not-
once it's
I'll fit-
open,
yeah.
once the door
He's
is
shooting
open,
his shot.
he's jab.
Rapid fire.
That's
Wow.
what I'm saying. He might be on it. He might be on everything. You feel me? Like
You
I
started.
don't know. He's throwing them jabs.
But Johnny is so. They said Johnny's mad cool.
He is.
I am.
Now I gotta ask a question. I don't want nobody to get mad at me, but I am the face and the voice of the 845, so I don't miss a beat. We gonna lean back because it's cute, because we all gonna look at Johnny. That's gonna do.
okay.
I've been seeing something, and I just got a question.
Wait, what?
Please hit him with the bomb. I need it.
So I've been seeing you and one particular female
Yes.
in the unruly group.
Moochie.
That's why I tell you I'm the face and the voice. I don't miss a beat. I'm trying to tell y'all
I
something.
can't save you from this one.
And you're not gonna save him because he's gonna be live and we're gonna talk about it. And she's on and she knows what I'm talking about. So we're gonna link them together right now because I know she's single.
Feelings.
Ready?
Go
Boot
ahead.
up. Now,
What's up?
I've been seeing a lot of you and one particular young lady
Ooh.
in the club.
Oh.
When you guys post,
Oh.
she's always when you post something, she's always commenting. When she posts something, you're always commenting. I seen one post and she said, "Johnny, where are you at?" And she was in the bathroom with a selfie with the cake out. The people want to know.
What is this?
I think I'm gonna have to drop a name.
Go ahead.
Please.
Name drop.
We want to know what's going on with you and the beautiful model, Amber Dominique. I'm sorry.
Oh my God!
I'm sorry, I gotta do it. The people want to know.
Yo! I didn't see that coming.
I was going here.
Yeah,
And she's
yeah.
like,
I was like, I know what you're talking about. And then,
Oh, yeah, I thought, yeah.
nah, nothing at all. Nothing. I'm being real. I'm being 100% real.
That just cool?
That we just cool.
I just gotta clarify
No
some.
names, Moochie, or nothing like
That's
Yo, shut up.
No, I see.
I don't know
Listen.
the other names.
No, I know
But
the
no.
other name, but because I see her, like they're a little bit more publicly with it.
Yeah.
Especially when she was in the bathroom looking all delicious, like she be looking,
She look
and she
good.
was like, "Johnny, where you at? You coming to this stage?"
What?
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
right. So I was thinking like, I was like,
Yeah.
1 + 1 is 2. Let's just see, because you know she's beautiful.
She is.
So that's something I can't even have, boy.
She's very beautiful, but
No. So we're just friends.
yeah, we're just friends. I promise, we're just friends.
Okay.
She shot her shot the other day.
Did you shoot? Oh, to
Nah,
you?
no, she shot her shot to some. You ain't seen the page. She shot her shot to some other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
she did. She announced it and all.
Okay. I missed that. I gotta go
Yeah,
back to my notes because I missed that
You
one.
gotta do your Googles, you
I
heard?
got
Yo, you almost had. I was
Oh,
like,
I thought she had one. I thought she had one. I was
They
like,
said I'm mad Amber already knew before the name drop. She knows she
oh,
might
she
go.
already knew.
Yeah, hello. Hello.
Talking about somebody. Yo,
Hello.
yo, let me read these.
Hello. Look at Amber. Hello.
Look.
She know.
I love you too, Amber.
I'll see. Maybe one day, you know, y'all shoot y'all shot. You know, I could love connection, love Jones. I don't know. But I seen it, so. What about you, Q? You ain't got nothing in the works with the women? Because it's some beautiful women in Unruly.
nah, I don't. I'm actually like chilling. You heard?
What you focus on yourself right now?
Yeah, I gotta, you feel me? New me.
Yeah.
You. nah, I'm chilling.
New
though.
podcast, new me?
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I don't want this. It's hard to tell, like,
Right.
what's, you know what I'm saying? Like, at this point,
What's real?
you only hitting me up for unruly. Like,
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? When you see me outside, it's unruly. It's
Right,
like,
right.
admin, it's whatever, you feel me? So it's no new hit ups. It
Right.
can't be like, it don't make sense to me. So right now I'm just chilling, you feel me? I'm cooling out.
Now I got one more. Lean back. Ray!
Can you do the anticipation like you did?
I don't miss nothing either. I don't know this young lady,
Ain't nothing there.
but who's Genesis?
Hey!
That's the
Oh,
homie.
Genesis!
That's
Is there anything going on between you and Jen?
Nah, that's just the homie.
That's the homie.
That's the bestie right there.
That's the bestie, the homie.
Scouts, I ain't gonna hold
That's
you.
what?
No.
What'd you say, Q? What'd you say, Q?
Nah,
That's
that's just,
bad. No, I go live later. I go live later.
nah, that's just the bestie, man. She mad cool with me.
Are you single?
Nah, I'm spoken for it.
Okay. Oh, stay quiet, baby.
You
Yeah, you ain't tell us. The
You ain't
rules
tell me.
cast. Yeah.
I keep my private life private.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I see you.
Not
All right.
anymore.
Well, Ray need more. So Ray, love, you're
find
taking.
her. They gonna find her.
All right. Go.
Chris, I think is Chris taken?
Is Chris taking?
I ain't
Say
speaking for
mañana.
that, man. Yeah, I ain't gonna speak for that.
Yeah, he does that.
Shout out to that boy in the hall. You heard? In the
That
hall.
boy in the heart.
Yeah, so I love you guys. So shout out to the unruly, shout out to the unruly cast. In all seriousness, you guys been doing this for again less than a year, and you guys are like rapidly increasing. And now you guys are starting your own wave. It looks like this could actually be like a reality show almost. Like, so you guys are doing really good. Where do you guys see this whole unruly podcast, unruly? Where do you guys see this whole unruly thing going?
Y'all want to go first?
I'll let you take that one,
What you
boss.
wanna do?
I just want to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Like, this is not my main. Like, I love the podcast. I love to talk. I love to like put this out there and let the community, you know, see what we could do. But if I get too caught up on where we going or what we gonna do with this,
Right.
then I lose focus.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to become a tyrant. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, I want to stay focused and I have fun with this thing with my boys and with the community. But obviously, I want to. There's some personal goals that we want to do. We want to do more personal events.
Right, right.
Yeah, we got it.
Not just barbecues. We want to do street cleanups. We want to do charity events. We want to send kids to college with some money.
Right,
Even
right.
though we're unruly, don't mean that we have to be unruly with the community. and
Right,
things like
right.
that. So we got a lot of community-based programs that we want to push out there. Eventually, we want to have official studio, things
Right.
like that. Like those simple goals that we want. we obviously want to increase our following on YouTube. On YouTube, we're a little bit struggling on YouTube. It's harder.
It is very hard on YouTube.
It's a harder because it's not community.
That's right.
YouTube is just boom everywhere.
Yeah.
So but yeah, we wanted to keep going. We want to see how far we can go with this thing, and we got the people right now that's rocking with us. We have them,
right,
and they have us. So we want to make an event. Some people are going to show up. People are going. We do social events every week. We just want to keep that going. And like I said, we want to venture out to other things. We want to do merchandise.
right.
We got to do merchandise.
You have to do
We said it can't hear
merchandise.
merchandise. We don't got merchandise yet.
Yo, this is my cousin drink right here. You feel me? Shout out to Peso. I'm gonna rep somebody's drink. You feel me?
So I see us in the next couple months with a bigger following. Of course, more drama. That's gonna come with it. More name calling.
Right.
More blocking.
More blocking.
But more of us getting exposure around the 845. We cater a lot to Newburgh,
Right.
Middletown. We're trying to get to Poughkeepsie area. We're trying to get everywhere.
Right.
We're trying to get out of New York.
Right.
We want to eventually schedule like a Unruly tour. Like we want to live this out.
Right.
And we're not out here saying we're the Breakfast Club, we the Shade Room, but we're gonna do what we want to do.
Right.
And we're gonna have fun with it, no matter
I'm
what.
not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Go ahead.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm the Oprah of the 845.
Yeah.
Y'all the Breakfast Club of the 845.
I'll take
Y'all,
Breakfast Club is 845.
that's a fact. The only thing y'all missing is a female. That's the only thing.
In the works.
Nah, it's in the works, but it's hard with a female. It's real hard because I'm not gonna say all females is like this, but a lot of y'all is like y'all more on the women empowerment part of the argument, opposed to just sticking to the subject.
Right.
Y'all want to just do the most and bring it like, well, because I don't got nothing to do. What were you talking about right here? And
You know what, Q, since you said that y'all do that. Give me an example.
Oh man, nah, I can't do that.
Thank you, Amber.
I can't do that. Without saying a name,
Some examples.
I could be like, wait, what was we talking about that night?
Simple.
You're not just going say something about women and I'm sitting right here and give me an example.
Just yesterday, the Shady, when he allegedly beat up his girlfriend.
Okay.
All the women jumped on the post, and some men was like, "Well, what happened? What was the reason for it?"
Right.
But they all jumped. It doesn't matter. The women. Every
matter.
time something like this happens, y'all blame the woman for it. But what happened though? Why did you? Nobody just walks up to somebody and just.
That's true. I agree with that.
Something
because
had
some
to
of us
happen.
women are be provoking men, scratch keying your car, throwing bricks through the window, trying to fight y'all like we men.
Then it came to the this is a slippery slope conversation, but then it came to the rape thing. They was like, oh, but what about, so you're saying it's her fault if she wears a dress? That's not what we're doing.
Right, we didn't talk about.
Where did that come from?
Yeah, see, that's not what we're doing.
Where?
We're talking about what happened here.
Right, okay.
Y'all didn't see Shady's face. Y'all didn't see Shady's face, so how you know she didn't hit him?
Right.
We don't know nothing yet.
Right.
And now the story's out today. She got robbed by somebody. It was a burglary, right? It was it was a home invasion.
Right.
And Shady, I don't think it was even involved in it.
Look at that.
They were drawing the gun too fast.
It's all allegedly, but that's a new story that came out
Okay,
today.
so I understand. So you like women are a little bit too emotional.
Some.
And we do too much
on that
sometimes.
feminist side.
Right.
And I don't have nothing against feminists, but when you're extremist, like when you're in a feminist, like you have that one side because you called yourself a feminist already. So
Right.
that means that's your part.
Right.
That's your role.
Right.
You're gonna play that every time.
Right.
Women do this, so men. Every time we gotta do this, men don't do. That's not what we
want for the rules.
It just creates a different argument.
Yeah.
But we welcome the feminists though to the page.
But be a part of the cast,
As
you're
a part
still
of the
kind of
cast,
like walking the steps.
We wanted females. We wanted at least two.
Oh, we got two in the works right now.
It was like, nah, yo, we gotta like, you know what I'm saying? Like, first off, you gotta have thick skin to work with Johnny. You gotta.
Yeah, you can't dislike me out of work.
You can't like.
I'm gonna go at you.
Because you're gonna fight him.
No, once she keep doing the feminist thing, like if that's what she do, he's gonna get her on that.
Right.
He's gonna make that a point. Like, okay, here it comes. Oh my God, me too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then it's gonna be making light of something that's not funny now because
Right.
it's being oversaturated.
Right.
We don't want, you feel me? So we're trying to find a balance.
I respect that.
Yeah.
But I do want you guys to know that I'm going to deem you guys the 845 Breakfast Club. And I think you guys should continue going. I support you guys. And I know you guys have many supporters. And I want to say this to you guys. I want you guys to be encouraged. even though the blocking and the hate and the drama and the insults and everything, be encouraged. Because you guys have so much more support than hate. You have more supporters than haters than you think. All right, people really are rocking with this unruly. Like the hashtag unruly is really it. Like, you know, I'm telling you, like, the Breakfast Club is here. It's here. And it's 3 of you guys, just like the Breakfast Club. You guys talk trash, just like Charlemagne. You know.
Chris is definitely Angela Yee.
And,
Flame on! He gonna not show up to defend himself?
I love you guys. So are you guys looking for new artists or new people on your radio on your podcast?
All the time. We got an interview coming up with No Equal.
Shout out to that No Equal camp. They've been on here.
Yeah, they've been on here. Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, we're trying to work our way around the 845 to get some new artists. And the artists can come on our page. That's one thing that is also free. Like, you can post your music on the page.
Oh, you can.
You don't gotta ask me to do that, because that's you getting that exposure for that. That's a part of the page. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't mind that. I'm not gonna get mad at you want to spread your rap music, and I also do it with myself.
Right.
I take their music from their page and I don't ask them. I just tag them in and be like, unsigned hype, boom, there it goes right here. But we had Lee Double O. I don't know about other rappers though.
Now we did
No Equal dudes
we did the music submissions.
Yeah, we did some submissions. Stefan Flea.
Mother Flea, yep.
We had a couple dudes from Poughkeepsie, Lighters. So if they tag some Newburgh artists and they got music that they're ready to put out, we're gonna do it. We're gonna put them on the podcast and have the little interview and get the little. Hopefully they get a fan or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, but get some exposure. You know what I mean? And that's really it. You know.
Well, I just want you to know. I'm sure. I'm not even gonna say I'm sure, because thousands of people are about to watch this. This is about to go crazy. But for anybody that comes on Reporting Live 845 show, I'm definitely gonna start sending them to your podcast.
Yeah, please.
You know, let people know, go to, because like I said, I support you, and because Reporting Live 845 is turning the tables, and we're going more as talk show now. They do need music and a place to put. The artists do need a place to play their music, and they need that exposure. So because you guys are becoming like the 845 Breakfast Club, I think it'd be fitting if you had their music, or their 845 music. So I'm definitely gonna push that the artists all over the Hudson Valley start sending you their music versus me, because I really am trying to. I'm gonna be the Oprah of the 845, but I am going talk show style. So because I'm changing the format, I definitely want to start, and I want you guys to keep that like in that Breakfast Club thing in your head. I want you guys to really watch them and kind of like not implement them, but start implementing some of their concepts and things into your show, because you guys got it. You guys really got it. The wave is here. It's efficient. The people are ready for you. You're ready for the people. Johnny gonna block your ass if you're out of line. So please don't violate rule number 2. That's all you're trying to tell them, Q. Or if you violate rule number 2, you gotta see Q.
The governor.
Listen,
the governor.
And real quick, yo, it's been a minute. What's the date for the barbecue?
Yes, everybody's been asking, what is the next date for the Unruly Barbecue? It can't be.
All right, listen.
It can't be
we got
August.
We got a couple like events. You feel me? I'm not going to tell you what they are right now, but just know it's going to get and you might have to actually come host. Like, we might have to talk about like what would you do as far as you hosting.
I mean, you know, I does this.
Yeah, of course. You feel me? So we need it live. You feel me? We've been looking at a lot of like nice vibes. You feel me?
Right.
Like out of town but close. You know what I'm saying? For the whole Unruly, like, you know what I'm saying? Like at least 50 people comfortable to just mac. You feel me? Like, so. We just look out for that, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get we're going to push the barbecue back.
Yeah, we're going to start pushing.
What about Field Day?
Field Day is the 28th of July. I do a different program called Pogo, Phones Off and Game On. It's to promote healthy lifestyles for kids. I have a huge passion for kids. So I'm doing a Field Day the 28th in the winter. We'll have the kids out there. I got a whole bunch of donated equipment.
Right.
So yeah, we're gonna do that. I gotta get back to the community.
That's why I support you. Yeah. That's why I support you guys, because you can't say that you're for the people if you don't support the people.
No. Yeah.
You know, so I definitely support you guys. Listen, first and foremost, thank Unruly for coming on to Reporting Live 845. People really feel like in this industry, podcasts and radio stations can't network. But I salute all the radio stations and podcasts that came on my show and I came on your show, because this is what it's about. All of us are different. All of us have different avenues. Reporting Live 845, you come up here, you can't curse, you can't say bad words, you can't be that free.
Yeah.
But you go unruly, you can be you. So it's a different atmosphere every time you touch these podcasts and radio stations. And we appreciate the people for supporting us. And I appreciate you guys for working with me and me working with you guys. So I love you guys. You know I'm a member of the group. I'm low key, but Q said I gotta be more active.
And if you want to be more active and unruly and you want people to look at your posts, you gotta like everybody post. And then like your own post after you post it. Keep it at the top, then comment. You know what I'm saying? Just do that. Once you jump start it, you're going to be good. You're going to be great.
Facebook got some crazy analytic thing. Like, I figured it out. I don't know how I figured it out, but you can't just write something and leave it alone.
Right, you have to engage
You got to engage on it. You gotta write. If you post a comment about the war, the next comment should be, what do y'all think about it, y'all? Like, comment by yourself, like you're talking to yourself. Like,
right.
It goes right to the top.
Okay.
But another thing is, real quick, if you guys want to change the narrative on the page, you have the power to do so. If you want to talk about sports, post sports. If you want to talk about religion, post religion. You want to talk about food,
whatever.
You don't have to listen. You don't have to wait till everybody else posts about something.
Yeah.
You got the power to change the narrative and do it. Stop. I hate seeing the statuses about. I only see this about sex.
Yeah, but
Man,
why don't you want to write something then?
Yeah, ignore the post. Ignore it. You can mute it or whatever you want to do, and then go write your own post. And start engaging. Change the narrative.
Change the dynamics. Shout out to the Unruly cast. Now, before we get out of here, each and every one of them are going to take their time and give you their plugs. They do not accept everyone, but I do encourage people, especially in Europe in the 845, and you like excitement, and you like to just be a free spirit, I do encourage you to request the Unruly podcast page. Please show them love. Get in that group. Engage. I'm telling you, some great people in that group. It's some beautiful women, some great men, some talented people, some intellectual people. I mean, the page, as much as you bad things that you hear, it's some great things about this page. So make sure you go as soon as this is over and go to their page and request to be in this group. I'm going to start over here with Ray Love. Ray Love, talk to people, give them your plugs, your links, and everything like that.
Hi, y'all. Y'all can reach me on Facebook at Charles Ray Clark. Full government, you know what I'm saying? If you want to add me, follow me on there. Instagram, Ray_LOV3, Ray Love on Instagram. Follow me for some good laughs, some good memes, some good drama, whatever you want to look for, it's on there. So go ahead. Pass it over to Q.
Pastor with a Q. That's what you said, Pastor?
Pass it over to Q.
Oh, they Pastor Q?
That's a new
Give us
name.
the word, Pastor Q.
Yeah. My Facebook is StarFKS, traditional spelling. I would like to encourage everybody to please come to Unruly, but keep in mind, like, just look at the rules first. Like, you can see it, like, Johnny do a good job of, when we add new people, he'll post the rules, like, right around, like, things that could get you blocked or just, you will start off on a bad note in the Unruly. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say about that. And then just look out for those events. We're going, you know what I'm saying, start turning up and be interactive, not just only in the after dark, but also in the daytime, you feel me? Some cool vibes all day.
Yeah.
And last but not least.
All right, Johnny Tapia, everything. So JONNYY. Johnny Tapia on Instagram. Johnny Tapia on Facebook. The Unruly Podcast on YouTube. No trick spelling. Unruly Podcast on YouTube. The Unruly Podcast on Instagram. The Unruly Podcast on iTunes. The Unruly Podcast on Anchor. SoundCloud. The Unruly Podcast. And like he said, just come in the podcast. If you're coming in new as a new member, come in to have fun. Engage, network, come out to the outings. We go to Latin Night every Thursday. We try to go to, we have a Bonfire Sundays that we do.
I didn't know about Bonfire Sundays. I like
Bonfire
it.
Sundays is lit.
I saw you. I just said, Q just gave me the
Get
rundown.
in
You ain't
tune.
got to go again.
Get in
I know I'm
tune.
going to be a queen. I'm going to be a girl. A rude
I'm
girl.
gonna let you know when you get to that status.
Yeah, I'm going to get your DM.
Get in
Yeah,
tune.
yeah.
So,
Yo,
but have
that's
fun.
the key. Slide in there.
Come in the group, have fun, interact, and leave the BS out.
That's
But that's the thing. Bring the fun BS.
Right.
Don't bring the
catch
BS
him
with
lacking
you.
on a comment. Get him.
Yeah,
Get him on a
but
comment.
they always
But
get
don't
me.
say I hate him. Like,
Yeah, but they always give me. That's the thing. If you look through the comments, they get me
You want a lot
though.
of
They make fun. Yeah, they make fun of me a lot. But that's cool. But
Just don't be
you know how
disrespectful.
disrespectful. You know
Right.
what it is. You know what it is. They get you blind. Everybody know. Everybody know what it is.
There's levels to
So,
it.
but have fun. And that's it. The Unruly Podcast Group.
Shout out to the Unruly Podcast.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. So make sure you guys tune in to the Unruly Podcast. Again, you heard all the links: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Follow them. Get involved. Let's make this. When I said this is the 845 Breakfast Club, I mean that. So people, in order for this to get to where it needs to get to, we need your support. So everybody, go show love. Let's pump this up. Let's get this to 100K or better in the group. Let's make this worldwide and international. And I already stamped it because I'm the voice. You already know it's your girl Moochie, straight to 845, reporting live 84, the hottest online radio station in the Hudson Valley. Show love. Shout out to MC Smack because he always says hate will get you nowhere. I'll see you guys tomorrow.